Is it clean now? I've shown y'all that I've cleaned the floor to the best of my ability, or at the very least, the living room floor. Not sure if y'all can see it, but this is a light switch right here. But yeah, this here, the thing that I'm smacking, the thing that y'all hear, is the washing machine. I have to wait for this to finish, and then for the dryer to finish washing and drying the current dirty up, uh, you know, mop, and that's sure. And after that, after washing, dry the other mop. Actually, it's a blanket, so. And too many folks, yes, one of them blankets was a Confederate flag blanket. You know, and before anyone starts, sending me death threats and harassments and, start trying to delete my channel and whatnot over, your feelings getting hurt for me having a damn Confederate flag. Before anyone starts getting all riled up. The fuck? What the fuck? Okay. That happened. But anyway, before anyone gets all riled up about, the flag bullshit, ranging from people that is in support of it, dissing me for using it as a darn mop, on nasty ass floors, to idiots out there being like on me, racist, bigot, and whatnot. Like, I'm white and I'm living in the South. Of course I'm gonna be. That's right there prejudice against white people. They're very, they're stereotyping white folks. Peach just laid her egg. Man, first, stop stereotyping white people with Confederate flags. Not all of them are racist. In fact, stereotyping people because of their skin color and because they have an object is kind of racist if you think about it. Get your noisy ass over here! Down, warrior! Ugh, fuck. But anyway, as I was saying, stereotyping white people because they have a Confederate flag, Josh, should be considered racist in itself. Because you're stigmatizing or stereotyping an entire racial group, all because of their race and ethnicity, their, background and whatnot. Would you be quiet? Of course. Goddamn bird! I'm sorry, I had to kill her. No, I didn't kill her, but anyway. I hate being interrupted trying to make videos. That's one reason why I don't make long ass videos anymore. Because I keep being interrupted. If not by, family members, then by animals. If not by animals, then by random people walking down the street. So, but back to the entire thing. Back to the Confederate flag BS. Yes, it was a Confederate flag. You know, no, I'm not racist. It's bigoted of you to assume that. And, and the story behind it is simple. It's meant to be a gift for my father. Yes, my father is a little bit racist, but I want to tell you a secret right now. You go down to the South, you meet any white person in the South, you're going to find out that they're at least a tiny bit racist by your leftist Philly standards. You know, there was Peach. Man, like they're slightly racist, by everyone's standards. But I want to tell you right now, you know, it's water. Words can't hurt you. You know, I want to tell you right now to all minority groups right now. You getting pissed off at a racist bastard is exactly what they want. That's exactly what they want from you. All right, you trying to bully them to stop being racist is exactly what they want from you. It proves their fucking point. All right, you are playing in their hands. So to anybody that plans on typing death threats to me and whatnot, don't. All right. I'm not saying be like I'm not saying you know don't be irritated that they have racist tendencies and whatnot. You know, don't be just be the better man, be the better person. All right. That's all I ask when it comes to white people being racist. You know, because if you want to end racism, like Morgan Freeman done said, and Morgan Freeman's a black person, and I agree with what he has to say, don't point it out. If you want to end racism, just ignore it. Like bullying, ignore it. Some cases, sure. Like if the bully's being a meanie butt to you, I'm not to you, like to your family member or to a friend that you care about, then point it out, then smack their block off. All right. Damn that bird. But anywho, but back to we're not me and the Confederate flag problem. I don't remember how that thing got in this house. I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't remember how that got in the house. I don't remember how half the damn clothes got in this house to begin with, let alone half the crap in general. Like the chair, I don't know. I don't remember how it got here. All I know is that one day it popped up here. And that, 2 or 3, 5 or 6 years ago, we were using wooden chairs. Now we're using this. So, and all I do know is that it was a gift of some sort to my father, presumably. But now, if I had it my way, would I have it? Yeah. You know, what's my thoughts on the Confederate flag or the Confederacy? Simple. It was a bunch of rich people that wanted a civil war because another group of rich folks didn't want this group of rich people to have slaves anymore. That's the entire thing I think about it. Rich people not wanting other rich folks to have slaves. And I agree. Despite having a Confederate flag, no man should own another. I don't like slavery. I don't agree with it. Not one bit. You know. Then why not burn the Confederate flag? Because I'm using it to, stay warm in the winter and, as a way to mop the damn floor. Why burn something if it can be used as a blanket? Because that's exactly what it is. It's a blanket. You know, I don't like the American flag. I don't like the communist flag, but If I had a blanket that had a communist symbol on it, and I had a choice if I had her burning the damn blanket because I don't like the symbolism, you know, or using the blanket as a way to keep warm in the winter, you know, I think I'm going, even if it's a communist blanket, it could be the blanket of ISIS. Like ISIS could have a blanket. The genocide, the one of the many modern day genociders of, the 2000s. ISIS. That genocide Christians and persecuted everyone that wasn't of the same religion as the Islamic, terrorist bastards. You know, it could be one of their blankets. I would still use it because it's a blanket. I can use it despite not agreeing with their ideology. I don't have to agree with the ideology to use what is a blanket to me to stay warm in winter. Then you're also then you're also having the fact that I use it, as a nest for the chickens at times. So, but yeah, it's one of them. If we want to heal wounds and get over the past, you know, we gotta let the past not bother us anymore. Because that's the thing, the past is the past. And if you want to hold a grudge, like a generational grudge for no good reason except to start a civil war, so be it. But don't be, crying when a bunch of, white folks get sick and tired of it and rebel because of it. Don't don't be surprised when a bunch of black folks get sick and tired of it and rebel because of it. And don't be surprised that you, for pointing out racism, you know, don't be surprised if you are part of the reason why we have a genocidal race war in the states, because a race war, you know, like in every other country, like in Ethiopia, like in Iraq, Israel, Saudi Arabia, you name it, in each and every one of those countries, they have race wars because somebody somewhere won't shut the fuck up about how oppressed their minority is. And they got into power. And they started genociding what they consider to be the oppressors. So I will not be surprised if something like that happens in the Americas. I will not at all be surprised. But that's enough of the video. I made it too long for what it needed to be, partly because the damn chicken kept interrupting me, and partly because I get really heated over something that shouldn't be an issue, should not even be considered an issue in today's time, where everyone nowadays, waves and say hi and just tries to get past the past. Every white person, especially, because we're trying to get away from it. We're trying to move past that point, but everyone, especially other white people, are like, no, no, we should continue being upset when there's current slavery, millions of people in slavery in Africa right now, in the Middle East right now. No one's talking about that. You got people in China working for dirt wages. No one's talking about that. You got people, in these states alone still being treated like slaves, being your prisoners and migrants, coming into the United States and being treated like slaves so they could have a place to live. And yet no one talks about that. But no, let's focus on what happened back in 1865, 1860. Let's focus on that and not in today's time where you got people out there chanting for the death of many white people because of what happened 50 or 60 years ago, or 100 years ago, or 200 years ago. You got people in today's time, you know, that, like I said, back in what, 2013, 2012, as genocide Christians in the name of Islam. Who's going to point that out? Funny you. But I'm ending this video now.